Camp Freedom, it's a phenomenal organization. The work that they do is vital. We know, like, and trust the people that lead this organization. That's why we personally support them and why we're involved with them in so many ways. My nickname's Tree Trunk Joe. I own a residential tree care company. It's great because we never run out of firewood, so we always have plenty of firewood for the Breeo.
My name is Anthony Pipitone. I am a classically trained chef out of New York. I was a chef all over the country and in the Caribbean. The Breeo and Camp Freedom have totally reinvigorated my love for cooking. I got out of commercial cooking when COVID came through, had career change in between, and when the partnership between Breeo and Camp Freedom came along, I had all of these ideas on how I could do what I love and still be outside and in nature using the best ingredients, because you can harvest on Camp Freedom, you can get local produce from farmers markets, and it just brings everything that I loved as a commercial chef into a new level. You serve people who really have a major appreciation for that type of food and living.
My name's Jamie Bird. I knew I wanted to help veterans when I came out of the service, and I just didn't know how, and I didn't know where I was going to do it at. I was really looking to get back out in the outdoors and enjoy it, because I'd done so much of it as a kid. Realized that I couldn't be in a service anymore and enjoy that. And so I needed hobbies, I needed things that I could do.
The reason why I initially reached out was because I knew that the Breeo products fit into the culture of Camp Freedom, the outdoor experience, and just adding to being able to be outside and enjoy the outdoors. I knew that Breeo was a perfect fit for Camp Freedom, and also their values, the core values that also Breeo supports our veterans and first responders and Gold Star families, and the fact that they're 100% American made, that resonates with us, and that means a lot to us.
We love the Breeo system. I've been able to bring some of my more refined skills into our backyard and cook things from pancakes to charred octopus, and we use the Breeo for snacks at night. For breakfast, we do 4th of July parties on it. The versatility is incredible, and it really fits into the outdoor cooking where you can do it super simple, whether it just be chicken on top of the grate, or you can throw a cast iron pan on it, or we just drop scallops right on the sear plate, and in a minute they're ready to go.
Fast forward that a couple years is that my good friend Will Dolph brought me up here, and he introduced me to Matt. And just to talk with Matt a little bit, is that he invited me to come here and invited me for a hunt. So in 2019, I got to come up here and hunt with Matt and had an absolute hunt of a lifetime. I got the opportunity to shoot a whitetail deer that was 198 inches and 5/8, and it was a deer of a lifetime. What was great about coming up here, to the very first interaction that I had, was that I didn't get asked what my disability was. I didn't get asked what was wrong with me. I didn't have to sit through a counseling session, and I didn't want to do any of those things. It was great just to come up here, be myself, and enjoy the things that I enjoyed growing up when I was growing up in Kentucky.
So our Breeo sits on our back porch next to our grill and our smoker, and it's absolutely a major implement in our outdoor kitchen. We find ourselves pulling up the Breeo chairs and sitting around the Breeo at the end of a long day and just having a nice small fire. Everybody loves to sit near it because you don't have to circle the fire chasing the smoke or running from the smoke. It throws off heat. They have the heat shield that radiates the heat out to the party if it's really cold. And then at the end of the night, if there's a couple stragglers who are still hungry, we just throw on a couple pieces of bacon and send them on their way.
So I just really fell in love with Camp Freedom, and I fell in love with getting to help veterans again and being a part of that. So I volunteered for a couple years and helped out where I could. And then Matt called me up and he offered me a position. He said, "Hey," he said, "I need you to come up here and run the day-to-day," and I was like, "Let's go," And so it's been a blessing ever since. Is that I get this very unique opportunity to work with everybody here on the staff and really see their level of care and the amount of care that we have for veterans and first responders and Gold Star family members to just come up here and relax and be themselves. And we see that healing just through an outdoor experience, and whether that's sitting out on the back porch, casting a line out here, chasing trout out at the Lackawanna River, or going to look at some whitetail out here, is that we see these very wonderful experiences and get to see people actually relax and have some peace that's here. And so it's a very special place, and it'll always be a very special place to me.